Hello. Can you hear me now? This is True Powers Mine, and this is tpim Live. Back at it again, May 26, 2019, the year of our Lord. Apparently, during the last broadcasting from our Missouri studios, we were interrupted, to say the least. I merely was talking about the tri-state area, and on suddenly, uh, everything just shut down. Now, I want to basically continue my conversation about the tri-state region. Continue. I don't know what's going on. Something's really bizarre. Let me get this off. I'm just gonna keep. Okay. It seems like my microphone was starting to act weird. You can hear me, sister. Thank you. This is really odd. All I asked was a question about the tri-state region and why on that map you could see that red everywhere, and it had to be a bastion of misery and suffering. And then all suddenly, click, click, or get as well. Somebody, I remember, what was it, like 2 shows ago, they came in here, right? And they said, Brother True, your voice has been auto-tuned, or whatever the hell that means. And I'm thinking it must be. Because there's sometimes it doesn't matter. I don't have to cuss. I don't have to say anything negative or any bad words. And I still get the hammer glory. I still get the whammy. I know if I come out talking against homosexuality or promiscuity or people who are anti-religion, I know if I come out talking about those topics, it doesn't matter. I could yell at the top of my lungs, or I can whisper like I'm whispering right now. I will still get the old monetary or demonetization hammer nailed on top of my head. But you know what? I don't care to the extent that I have to say these things. But to the other extent, I do want to have shows where others can take it and make money off of it as well, and increase our overall exposure. Welcome, Brother Al, Brother Bird. Yes, I was talking to you was talking to me, and they didn't like that. I don't know nothing. They take you seriously. That's why. And you know what, Brother Bird? In a way, when I first started, it was kind of refreshing. That I never thought that didn't think anyone was paying attention, but now I know. Now I know. But once again, I will always say this until the end, till the bitter end, dude. I do believe in the United States form of government on paper without all the hate and racist stuff. Now then one can argue with them, what are you saying? I'm basically saying I believe in freedom of religion. I believe in freedom of speech. I believe in freedom of property ownership that is not human. You cannot own humans. You cannot maneuver them to not be able to move about freely. They did this to Tyreek last Sunday. This is a damn shame. Because we all know good and well, if I was a 16-year-old chick up here, 18-year-old girl up here, 21-year-old woman up here, twerking, they'll let my live feed stay on indefinitely, and probably in 4K. Now, I know I don't have the best microphone, and let me show you why. You see this microphone here? Hold on, let me put on this stupid light. It's a Yeti, all right, or whatever. It's broken. My kids broke that piece right there. It's broken. I can't use this. 400, or not 400, but like $180 microphone, all right? So what did I replace it with? $20 off the shelf. $20 off the shelf. Because I told myself I'm not singing a bunch of money. I can't. I got too much other responsibility. I actually splurged on that. I did a side job. This right here, all it took me was 3 hours putting in a door. Well, I had to take the old door out and frame up the hoe as well. It was like a rehab deal. If it was new construction, it would have been really quick. And I took that money, and instead of like buying other shit with it, I went and bought that damn microphone. And it did serve the show quite well. I probably got 20, 30 shows out of it before its ultimate demise. I'm going to get another one in time. A lot of people drunk and high calls it a holiday. I didn't even know that there was a holiday coming up. But I know that I was reminded Memorial Day is coming up, which is a very important holiday. But like I was saying about the tri-state region, and I don't want to pull up that map again because it seemed like as long as I don't know, man. No, I have to. We're gonna have visual aids, man. We're not gonna be these people that we can't see what the f we're talking. No, if this thing crashes or blows up, you know what? So be it. I'm not having this no more. Welcome, brother Nick. Now these are distressed communities, and and whether they like it or not, we're gonna go back here and we're gonna continue that damn conversation, brother. Ow. Right here on your screen. Hopefully, hold on. Let me make sure you can see this on your screen. Right here where my cursor is on your screen. I'm gonna try to manually tune this in so we can see at least the outlines. That's blurry as hell. Hold on. I think that's about like the best I can get it. Where my cursor's at, brother Al. The tri-state area, as you say, where Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi comes together. Is that a highly melanated area? And if so, is it a highly religious area? I'm going to break this down for you guys. We're going to do this. We're going to point out what's going on here. Because I guarantee you all these distressed areas are religious. Are very religious. So not only is it an attack on basically melanated folks, it's an attack on religious melanated folks. And what have I always been telling you? Your spirituality is your power. Whether you use your spirituality to form a mosque, a church, a temple, some sort of yoga, whatever you use it for, it manifests. And it manifests in reality. And now it's being attacked all over the country, all over, especially through the South. All right. Now, a lot of people's like, well, I don't care about the South, blah, 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 blah. All right. That's because they have an unrealistic understanding of the South and what it really is all about. Now, I'm not saying that there's not white folks caught up in this, because honestly, there is, especially up in this region in Missouri. But as we go farther up, you see that, less melanization, more prosperation. How does that go? How many brothers up there in Maine kicking it? Up there in Minnesota. And we know there's just a handful in Michigan, and they're up there in Detroit, basically boxed in. That's all the Mississippi Delta and border with Arkansas. Poor whites and us. Damn. And the sad thing about back in the Civil War days, because that's so close to that probably was a popping ass area back in the day. Because believe it or not, prior to the Civil War, the great state of Mississippi had the most millionaire per capita in our nation at that time. Now, granted, all this did not exist as far as the American collective, but it was still from the east of the Mississippi, the richest state out there. Even had more wealthy people than the great state of Virginia, which we all know that when it first chartered, it tried to claim all the land from its borders west. Could you picture this being one big ass state of Virginia? Stingy one. Look, the problem is we don't recognize our power anymore. Chicago, not red. I'm in Detroit. It's ugly and third world. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine Chicago being red because it looks like most of the metropolitan centers, Bird, are actually prosperous. You know, like up there in Nevada. I'm sure that's right around Las Vegas and Phoenix, Arizona, and all that. But the main thing we need to be concerned about is racial makeup of the U.S. military. Okay, hold on. Racial and ethnic minorities make up only 40% of the Department of Defense active military. So, to put it in perspective, 4 out of every 10 soldiers are minorities of various persuasions. Various persuasions, okay? Now, let's go one step further. The What the hell? Hello? Okay, I'm hopefully the executive orders that allows blacks to serve in the military. Okay. The reason why I bring this up to you guys, man, I got to get a better camera for you guys. Seriously, this is there. That's not too bad. Executive Order 9918. Executive Order 9918 is an executive order issued on July 26, 1948, the year of our Lord, by President Harry S. Truman. It abolished discriminations on the basis of race, color, religion, or national origins in the United States Armed Forces. That's kind of funny they had to do a special executive order after World War II because you know they didn't have no problem taking brothers and sisters during the WW2 experience. But this is the order that Mark keeps talking about. If Trump ever wants to get any conscious brother or sister out of the military, all he has to do is rescind this order and then boom, right back to now we can discriminate on the basis of race, color, religion, or national origins. It's very important for us to understand our situation. All right. This is the reason why I bring these points out. Not to belittle you or berate you, but to keep you tactically in tune, tactically in click. You have to revert back to the 48 laws of power. When you're in the powerless class, you never fight for honor's sake. You hear me? You never fight for honor. We have to start thinking smart. We have to start being tactical, and we have to start. And I'm not saying when I say we, I'm talking about human beings in general, because they might bring back the draft, brother. The war's going to be over so fast. There will not be a draft. It's going to be over so quickly. There will not be a draft. There'll probably be barely enough time for you to get to your bomb shelter, provided that you already have one. Now, reality is, boys and girls, with the modern advances that they have been doing, What do you think that lab grown meat's really all about? Think it's about providing you with steroid free meat? Because it's not. Anthony G, is Mark coming on soon? I can absolutely hope so. I hope he would come on soon, but once again, that's entirely up to Mark. He knows. He knows without a doubt. He's always welcome. He could call in right now and he would be on. Of course, he might have a difficult time getting onto my cell phone because it's basically, yeah, on hiatus right now. But let's look at this PDF file. I'll actually post this link in the room. This is an archive Department of Defense document or information. Hopefully, FOIA requested. The food lowers fertility and it increases the risk of cancer. And because of the particular steroids they use, it increases baldness in both male and females. So keep on eating them burgers in paradise, yeah. You don't need to be making babies, apparently. Now, in 1945, which had 900,000 African Americans, 1946, we gotta make this a little bigger, huh, y'all? Okay, that'll be about as best I can get it. I'm looking just for numbers against Jim Crow and the military. Man, this Jim Crow was a motherfucker, wasn't he? Just motherfucker everywhere. Jim Crow at the water fountain. Jim Crow at the bar. Jim Crow at the grocery store. Jim Crow up in the school. Jim Crow in the military. Shit. Jim Crow in the shitter. Okay, in the 1950s, Army completed integration. Engineering Battalion. Yeah, they probably served in Korea. Wow. There it is, man. These are the folks that build bases, build bridges, build bunkers. Hold on. Let's check this out. I wonder if it would do this. I bet you Google will snitch. Complete list of military bunkers in the United States of America. Let's look at images. You know, most people ain't going to have bunkers like that. That'd be nice to kind of luck up on. Look at all this. Bunkers everywhere. And the average city you live in probably don't even have a bunker. Hold on. Let me be specific. Nuclear bunkers in the United States of America. Now that would be the type of place to live. You have water in these huge tanks, filtration, a lot of room to get out and do stuff, an armory. And see, these cats got it all set up. Whereas most people are going to be, it's not going to be a pretty time. When the siren starts, oh, I can't get that bigger. But yeah, I mean, I just want to show you guys, like, look at this, man. Now I know this, I've heard of this before, the apocalypse condominiums or whatever, but that's kind of nice for real. With that wall, makes it look like it's bigger than what it is. You believe anyone is going to deploy nukes? Okay, well, Check this out, man. And then I'm going to ask a question after we do this. Meteorite. Come on. Meteorite hits Australia. NASA meteorite, a hypersonic fireball. Hypersonic. Isn't that funny that China has just come out with hypersonic missiles? Mhm. Anyhow, fireball just hit Australia. Manage. Oh my God, I don't want their damn bullshit. Oh my God. I'm just gonna try to rush down to the video. I want you guys to see the video before their bullshit comes up. Ah, oh, fuck it. I'll just accept it this one time. I don't give a fuck. All right. Oh, we got to add. Look at that. That's just how quick it would be. You're sitting out there. You're sitting out there with your old girl. Hey, baby. Hold on. I don't know if we have sound here. I mean, you're just sitting there, eating your little supper. Yeah, I like the spinach and the carrots are wonderful. Hey, what's that? Hey, what is that? Boom. You're done. You're done. Now, obviously, this wasn't a true blast because all these lights would have went out. There would have been an EMP associated with that. See, this is why I did not want their bullshit on my computer. Hold on. Hold on. I want to exit that stupid shit off. I want to get this shit off my system right now. Because you think, oh, they're just little pop-ups. Those little pop-ups aren't cool. All right? Now, what I'm basically saying is, yes, Brother Bird, there will be nuclear exchange, okay? Without a doubt. And chemical and biological as well. Now, for those who have been following the Catholic drama, 5 Catholic priests charged in Michigan, sex abuse investigation. They're just busting up the children in the Northeast. I mean, they are just busting them up. Quite literally ripping them a new one. Excuse the pun. And it's so sad. Because look at all the Catholic charities and organizations out there that tries to do good work. But all their money now has to go paying for basically all these victims. By the way, a lot of those old priests, they've been doing this since they were young men. They never catch AIDS. They never get herpes, gonorrhea, none of that crazy stuff. And you see why now. It's not because they're abstinent. It's because they're violating the most tender of us, the most purest of us, the children. The reason why, Nick, is yet again to draw you away out of your spirituality. We have to understand that malaria is back with vengeance and crisis. Let's see, poor Venezuela. They're under such attack. They don't even know it yet, but they are. Don't be shocked if there's not another earthquake in the next few days either. And there are atomic earthquakes as well. I don't know if that would be classified, brother as whatchamacallit, because of the fact that they never admit that they're doing those activities. But I would state them as being basically nukes used in warfare. I'm just gonna spam the malaria deal with the water video.
Buying a car from Vroom is so easy. All you need is a phone and a finger.
This is what I hate, man. Damn videos are monetized, and most of them aren't even legal. What the hell? Most of them aren't even legal. Or not legal, monetized. Watch. There we go. See if we get a couple of views out of that. Make sure. That actually looks good. All right. I don't want you guys to watch me spam a bunch of shit. I don't want to get that type of reputation. He's nothing but a spammer. They're thinking with you now, bro. Got stuff. Hopefully not. I don't. Look. All I'm trying to do is warn a few brothers and sisters who's willing to hear me out. If you don't want to learn, keep your those coffee filters, have some charcoal around, throw charcoal in between a couple of layers, seal them. I need to get a few dust masks, get some charcoal, break it up for you guys, and show you how I do it in an emergency. And then I'll show you my actual gas mask too. I got a couple of check surplus Army gas masks with the cheek filters. I mean, they're good against certain shit, but the new shit, obviously not. You just wilt away and die just like anybody else. But it's better than nothing. I guess it's more for peace of mind at this point. Because I really believe only the righteous is going to win. My God, I've been putting out some content. Look at this crazy shit. Okay. Let's check out brothers.
Peace, love and light. Peace, love and light, my star family. It's just another sky update, area update. As we can clearly see, this is the sun up here being cloaked by this mist, this chemtrail mist, contrail mist, all of the above in so many words. The blue skies come out mainly this whole afternoon and early day. It was gray skies, like pure gray skies, to the point where like it was a cloak all over. Now you see over here, you got all these flat disc-shaped clouds going away. See right here. See if I can get it as clear as possible, focus in. But you see up here, another one. More of these weird cloud formalities, not even real clouds. So, like I said, what are clouds? People, they're not real. This is all like some weird shit. Zoom in on that thing. With 4x zoom, it's not bad though, but the sky is blue. Our natural blue sky is back, and you see this heart and chemtrail all up here. Trust me, I'm back in business. These past couple of weeks, I've been on and off YouTube, but I'll be back currently with more updated sky update videos, more RT videos, commentary videos of me voicing over news articles and stuff, in my opinion, basically. So over here, you can see like a lot of like these misty like clouds. This is not natural cloud. This is like some airsoft, like somebody sprayed it in the damn air. Oh, I know. Yes, the chemtrails did that. The punk ass chemtrail. Now look at this beautiful pattern on this ship right here. This is a ship. Like, no kidding. These are two ships right here. One, bada boom, bada bam. And maybe this one right here. Bam. All of it. And then there's one above supposed to be like blocking out the damn sun, but I can still get like an outline of the orb, you know. But over here, you see more and more of these right here, flat, linear, long, elongated clouds, you know. And here we have our famous chemtrail sprayer. Look at this punk right here. Look at him spray. Like, don't you feel good about yourself? You're spraying and you're killing people. You're poisoning our precious air. You're killing our trees. You're doing all you can to stop our growth. You punks. That's why y'all time is ending soon. Sooner than the eye can blink. And guess what? The sun came out beaming in my face. Lovely day. 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 But here we go. This eye-shaped cloud right here, going across the horizon, above my head. Like I said, more of these chemtrail planes. This is actually a contrail because it's not a steady 2 or 3 mile line. It's just a short contrail, maybe 1.5 miles long. Maybe not even that. But look right here. Like I said, look at these weird ships right here. These are real ships. All of the above ships. Woo. These orcs out here are making chicken. It smells good, but I can't eat that shit. It's ridiculous. This is like a luring bait right here. Trying to call a nigga to come in here and get his food. Nope, not this nigga right here. Not today. Not ever. Get that correct. Not ever. But it just feels amazing right now. It was cold earlier. Now it's warming up. It is heating up. And you see back here, this is south of me right here, but they build the chemtrail and contrail all over here. All of this mess, ridiculousness, all the harp. Why these clouds have like ripples in them? Oh, I know why. That's harp right there. All of this harp. And we have, I keep telling you, this linear shaped flat disc cloud, especially this long one right here. It's so flat I could walk on it probably. It's so flat, maybe a giant could toss it as like a frisbee. But just look at this shit. Look at it. All over here. More of these zigzag patterns in the sky too. Here we go. Infamous zebra patterns. All of it. All of the above. Just sitting up here. And right now, if I get right here, you're going to see this huge one right here. This massive cloud. Pretending to be a regular cloud, but it's a ship, truthfully. Or a rain cloud, which is also fake because the floodgates make it rain, not these fake artificial wannabe weather modification devices. And, you know, it doesn't make sense. But look clearly on it. Say they're out here, entities and all, hiding, cloaked, all of the above. All I can say is it's a lovely day to see the sun come out, to see this magnificent work of the Most High. Basically, given to honor to the Most High. It's beautiful, very beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Except for these contrails and chemtrails and fake clouds. I just want a day where it's just all natural blue sky. None of this mist and hanging residue. None of it should be here. But I'm going to end this video right here, my star family. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart, the top and bottom sides, and everywhere else around my heart. I love y'all to death. Peace, 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 love and light, and keep vibing high and vibing. What is this plane doing?
No,
look at this line. This is odd. This is an odd flight pattern on people. Look at this fool. You definitely see the sprays right there. Look at him spraying in this giant circle.
Damn.
For the hell of what?
Damn. That, brother Chris, that plane was straight up flying a damn circle. like, I hate to say it, man. gonna make me sound fucking crazy. But like they're trying to fucking straight up gas Brother Nick like a straight up circle around him. Hold on. Let's watch this shit from the beginning.
What is this plane doing? Look at this line. This is odd. This is an odd flight pattern on people. Look at this fool.
Fuck yeah.
You definitely see the sprays right there. Look at him spraying in this giant circle. For the hell of what?
For those of you who can't see the chat room, Brother Nick had to walk 6 miles in the country to film this. Well, like Brother Al said, those planes aren't man propelled. There's AI, they're remote control drones. Like,
Don't you tell these niggas shut the fuck up.
yes. One thing I want to show y'all, I want you all to see, is how YouTube straight up suppresses people 2 ways. One, they'll just straight up take your video and cast it to the endless pit where you don't even show up on search engines. And 2, they put stupid little bullshit like this underneath your video, trying to make it seem like you don't know what the fuck's going on and you don't know what's happening. Oh no, those are just contrail. And then they show this picture of this fucking bullshit plane. Hold on.
Definitely see this.
Hold on. Also, let's go to Brother Nick's. We're gonna go to Brother Nick's deal. I want to show you guys something. I think I saw it on his page at night. Now, stop. Brother Nick's on Earth, and we can clearly see the moon, and we can clearly see a star right there. Hold on, can you see it? Right there is actually a star. Hold on, I'm posting Brother Nick. I know he gave me okay to use this material. So I'm posting the to the video of his I'm watching right now so you can see. The reason why I bring this up, how come in 2019, y'all still, when the space station's showing their little pictures of the Earth, you don't see stars in the sky? But yet little Nick down here on Earth, walking around with his camera, can get a star on camera. I'm going to let this video play so you can see. All right? So I don't want to hear no more of this shit. Oh, stars can't be picked up on cameras, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit lies. Perhaps if your camera was really in quote unquote outer space, that maybe the reason why they don't want us to see the fucking stars in outer space. So then some smart cookie, or as they would say, some evolved monkey down here would maybe calculate the mathematics on that and be like, hey, that can't be right. Those stars are in the wrong area of the universe. I'm just saying, you never see any stars. It's almost like they go to outer space and it's just black. Oh, there's a star again. Hey, John, what's up? Welcome to the show, brother. I'm going to tell you what Mark from Anaheim has shared with us. The John Birch Society is running the show, and they plan on creating armor. Yes? Yes? The John Birch Society, JBS, is running the show as far as the West is concerned. And they are planning on creating Armageddon, which they will get. They will be successful. I'm telling guys. I'm telling you, they're going to be successful. There will be a reset. There will be a basically Handmaid's Tales at this point. You know the reason why, John? We failed humanity. We failed. That's why. That's why all this pain and suffering has gone on this planet for about the past 6 or so thousand years. Because we failed, fundamentally. And we will probably more than likely bear witness to the conclusion of that failure in this time stream. It's not going to be pretty, guys. Punishment never is. That's why it really doesn't matter. People run around here blaspheming the Most High, blaspheming spirituality. Because as if you're just a child, right before you get chastised, you're still clowning and acting a fool. It really doesn't matter because the hammer's coming down whether you accept it or not. They have a time frame in progress now. Yes, they do. What the? Aviation program. See, this is what I don't like. Man, I never should have accepted those damn that cookie from that site. It's the last thing I need. Hold on, I gotta find my extensions. Yes, remove that. No. No. All right. And I don't know about. I don't think that's anything of consequence. Normally, I never allow for cookies from a website, but I just did it that one time because I just wanted to basically get you know you guys that information. Check out this website, yeah. This website has all the armaments and statistics. Remember that one week I was doing a show and I showed you guys about countries, right? I want to go to the United States. Forecast. Okay, check this out. Right now, the population 327 million. All right. This is what they're forecasting for 2025. 100 million people. Where did all the people go? Okay. So keep playing your game. Like I said, for many of you, it's going to be very, very fast. This ain't going to be a slow, drawn out. There's not going to be lines in the same. It's going to be extremely fast, guys. Our gross domestic product goes from 19 trillion at this particular time down to 2.4 trillion. The military budget goes from fucking 637 billion, that's with a B, dollars, down to 32 billion. There is a massive pop. Now, don't forget, a lot of these people dying will be baby boomers. A lot of baby boomers are going to go bye-bye. I mean, yeah, their time's up. But there's something else that's happening. Not just here in the United States. Well, let's just take one of our friends, as it were, the UK. Let's look what they're projected to do. UK inhabitants. The population of the United Kingdom is 66 million people. That's not really that many people. After the event prior to 2025, there's only going to be 15 million people in that country. That's a lot of people. Notice Fleet Week in New York City. And this is the second time they showed up. Not a coincidence. They're playing a big show Monday. I don't know where, but it's going to be memorable. You know, I'm sad for the next group of people who are going to have to be billed as pawn sacrifice. I feel sorry for the next group of people who, for lack of better words, are literally going to be sheep to the slaughter. And I think we all know what I'm talking about. Something happening in the Suez Canal. Things escalates really quick. By the way, Trump just went around Congress to sell the Saudis billions of dollars of weapons. Yep, he knows what time it is. It's about to be ready to be game time, y'all. Now, hopefully, we understand that these people are playing a different game. You think they're playing baseball, but they're really playing something like field frisbee. And they got people on all the teams. Let's just say they are the followers of the least high. They are anti human, they're anti spirituality, and mostly and importantly, they're anti life. Yes, Bird, we quite literally are all knocking on the door of eternity. So, therefore, why should there have been so many gatekeepers and bullshit to keep a smile off of many of our faces as we knocked? We're all going there. The trick is, after the door opens, where do you go? If you don't have spirituality, I think we all know where you're going. You don't have the desire to want to serve the real God of the universe. I think we all know where you're going. And the beautiful thing about this society that I speak on, the one to come, beautiful thing about that is not going to be debased and corrupted like this one because of the vetting process. And for many of us, the vetting process is our very lives. Well, you know, when we look at what's going on with the Bible, and we see that a lot of it, it's our interpretation of the creation that someone made to basically keep another group of people in their place. Oh, come on. What is this? Hold on. I want to take you to one more country. Hold on. Can you hear me? Is my microphone still working? Hello? I want to take you to one more country. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is 29 million people right now. In the year 2025, they're projected to have 25 million people. See, what occurs to everyone else doesn't occur to them. You want to see another one? Let's take a country like Turkey. All right, Turkey's pretty much in there. 81 million people. After 2025, 72 million people. See, it doesn't hit there. Now let's take a country like, I don't know, Germany. 81 million people now. 2050, 28 million. All right. Look at this chart. This birth rate's dropping. I mean, this breaks down all kinds of shit. They got the tornado fighter. Looks like they got 324 of those. I mean, I'm telling you, if you was a spy, this would be the site to have. It has everything broken down. Hey, let's look at new armored vehicles, okay? Which armored vehicle you want to look at? Let's look at that. I don't know, T-72M. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, there it is. Go back. So, guys, for those who pray, I sincerely say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And please continue to pray. I ask humbly that you pray for the show and its success, and warning people and educating people. And maybe even through the show we can avert a disaster that could cause many of our brothers and sisters' pain in our lives. The power of the voice, the potential is limitless. We just have to be men and women enough to stand up and say the righteous thing. And the righteous thing is plan for your future to the bitter end. You'll be better off for it. And with that being said, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm extremely tired. I probably should have just went straight to bed today, but I had to say these words I said tonight. Even though the program was short, cut off earlier, we came back strong yet again. And if for some reason something occurs tonight to where we can't all be together tomorrow, I just want to say that God did a great job of making each and every one of you. You guys are some awesome people. You're very sharp. You're very intelligent. You're very kind and loving folks. Diego Garcia, too. They shut down my browser. Damn, dude. I had something hit me just a second ago. My shit popped up. It was a ding. You heard that ding in the background. I mean, I would sincerely like to tell, if there's a hacker or some sort of troll out there right now getting your kicks on and whatever, messing around with us. I just want to put this in your ear. And it ain't my fist. These words. You could be doing so much for humanity if you only had the guts to hack for the right side. You could do so much for humanity if you only had the gut to hack for humanity, hack for the children, hack for the women, hack for the men, to make their lives better. But instead you choose to hack for the system. In many ways, you're just a human puppet. More than likely, Anthony. Which is right now they're just playing game, which is cool. I'd rather them just play around with us than, become serious about it. Even though I don't have a, a convertible, and I don't plan on being in Dallas anytime soon. They are like, what's that? The old AT&T ad, reach out and touch someone. And they're not alone. Oni's there right along with them. Except for Oni always likes to play out in the dark, Hell, most people don't even know that they even exist. But it's okay. Because I still sincerely believe there's enough good people in there to keep the true assholes away. To a certain degree. Did you hear about Farrakhan being banned? Yes. Farrakhan being banned only represents a futile effort, because a lot of brothers and sisters, I follow people's social activity, not follow like I'm becoming their follower, but I actually observe it. And a lot of Farrakhan's number when he would put out or people would put out stuff wasn't quite as high as what I personally think they should be. And I do know they suppress numbers. So I'm going to sign off right now, guys. I'm literally about ready to pass out. This has been tpim SR Live. Today's date is May 26, 2019 now, the year of our Lord. Live your life of integrity without hate, envy, or greed. And as always, y'all, let's try to be kinder to each other. Power and peace.